Good morning, I'm Mara Bain.
And I'm Gabe Lehman.
And welcome to Good Morning KU. Happy Thursday, happy April Fool's Day. Do you have any big April Fool plans?
No, I mean, I've never really been one to celebrate April Fools. I honestly forgot that it was even April 1st this morning when I woke up.
Yeah.
I just learned about it when I came in.
We were just talking about I'm the most gullible person ever, so I really hope that there are no pranks that are played on me today.
Same here.
But speaking of pranks, did you hear about Volkswagen's prank?
Yes. Yeah, that was a pretty big one. They changed their name to Volkswagen, seeming like they accidentally dropped it on Twitter or whatever.
It was a whole big scheme that got some negative feedback, I'm pretty sure. I think a lot of people are a little bit upset.
Yeah, reporters weren't too happy with that. They thought that they were getting some big news, but after they were talking about how it was so unfair, it's how it is.
I think it's funny.
I think nothing to do about it, really.
Yeah. A good marketing
April Fools,
strategy.
I guess. Yeah, they got some publicity from it for sure.
I definitely fell for it.
Yeah, and also Google saying they won't do anything April Fools related this year.
I wonder if that's their joke.
Yeah, maybe it might be their joke. I'm kind of thinking that. I mean, you never know. It's April Fools.
Yeah.
Nothing is solid.
Everything is unexpected.
Everything is up in the air.
We have the Final Four this weekend. Do you know who you think is going to win?
I mean, I think Gonzaga's got it. They got a pretty solid team this year, I think.
I agree.
They average like 93 points a game in the regular season, so they're pretty... I thought USC would stand a chance against them, and they just destroyed USC.
Really?
So, yeah.
Not going to lie, I did not watch it, but is USC pretty good normally?
I mean, they crushed KU, so I think that...
Oh, yeah. I knew that. Okay, well, I hope that they win then for you and your bracket, right? Aren't they your number one?
It'd be nice. They are my number one.
Speaking of basketball, Roy Williams also announced that he's retiring from North Carolina. I'm sure they're sad to see him go.
Yeah, I think he was a great coach for both KU and North Carolina.
Yeah.
I'm really happy for him that he's going into retirement. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
And I think all North Carolina fans are too.
Yeah. And then we have Easter on Sunday. Do you have any plans for it?
I'm going home, and I'm pretty excited about it. I haven't been home in a little while, so I'm happy to see my family,
Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to go home, and campus will be pretty empty, and the weather will be really nice, I think. We're going to hear about that later, but some time outside with friends and family will be nice for everyone, I bet.
Definitely looking forward to it.
Yeah, so we have a lot coming up, and yeah.
For students searching for a way to stay active in an outdoorsy way, the City of Lawrence has bike trails running in every direction, and with the new bike share program, we can stay in shape as we tour the sights of our beautiful city. Clinton Lake is only a short 30-minute bike ride away from Daisy Hill and has the most incredible sunset location in all of Lawrence. Walking campus may give you the KU calves, but biking can give you the KU thighs. Bike Lawrence today.
Can you tell me a little bit about your athletic career before you were here at KU?
Yeah, so before I came to KU, so I'm from St. Louis, and I went to a high school called Marquette High School, and there I played volleyball, I was a swimmer, and I played water polo. And outside of high school, I also played club volleyball for a club called High Performance, and that was a nationally competing team and pretty involved club volleyball experience. And then in high school, with the three sports that I mainly played, we competed all over the state for that. Did a bunch of pretty cool stuff with that. But yeah, other than that, that's it.
Gotcha. I know that when you came to KU, you didn't have the intent of being an athlete, and then you walked on to the track team. How was that walk-on experience?
It was definitely weird joining a group of people that had a lot of experience doing what I was trying to do and being the one that didn't know how to do anything. And I spent the last 2 years pretty much still learning how to do it all, and I'm getting a whole lot better, but it's a lot of fun.
That's good. So for an athlete like you, I'm sure it's been a while since you've had to learn a new sport. I remember going through that my senior year of high school, learning a new sport. How was that, doing that for the first time in a while?
Like I said, it was definitely weird. It was a different experience, learning all sorts of new techniques and different ways of like weightlifting to strength train specifically for that sport. But it was comparable to how I used to do everything for my other sports. It's just different. Everything is the same activities, just in different ways.
Hmm. Do you find that it is still that like demanding schedule that your other sports were, or is it more demanding?
I think it's comparable, especially when I was getting to situations where I was playing two sports at the same time. I think with a college sport is definitely a lot more demanding than a single high school sport, but I think it's something that I really enjoy with how stressful it is and how busy it keeps me.
Gotcha. What has been your favorite part of the total experience so far?
I think just kind of having a place to like kind of belong and work every day and having a routine that really helps keep everything moving.
Hmm. Have you been able to meet a lot of people through track that you probably wouldn't have been meeting, I'm guessing?
Absolutely, yeah. There's a ton of people.
Yeah, that's awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Not really, no.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on this interview, and people can see you competing this season, right? You guys will
Yeah,
start.
absolutely. We started outdoor season 2 weeks ago, but we have a whole bunch of meets, including Kansas relays, up in a couple weeks.
Awesome. Okay, well, thank you so much for coming on.
No problem.
You may not hear it at first, but it's there. Our chant, rising. On this summit, callings converge, voices unify into a chorus that sounds out for good, for greatness. Can you hear it?
Good morning, I'm Miranda, and this is your Good Morning KU News Update. President Joe Biden revealed his $2 trillion infrastructure plan on Wednesday. The plan focuses on fixing roads and bridges, broaden internet access, and funding research and development, and addressing climate change. This is all to be funded by an increase in corporate taxes and comes soon after President Biden signed his $1.9 trillion coronavirus relief bill. The Pfizer vaccine is 100% effective according to a study of 12 to 15-year-olds. The study was done on 2,200 kids in this age range, and the researchers found no notable safety concerns with the vaccine. This is all in the shadow of the push to get students vaccinated over the summer before they head back to school in the fall. 50 University of Kansas programs ranked in the top 50 among public universities, according to the 2022 rankings from U.S. News and World Report. The news released on Tuesday said KU's special education program ranked first among public schools. Kansas's local government management program stayed at number 1 among all universities and has held this position since 1998. 2 KU men's basketball players have entered the transfer portal since Tuesday. Bill Self told the Journal World. Sophomore Tristan Enaruna entered the portal on Tuesday after junior guard Tyon Grant Foster entered on Monday. Less than 24 hours after the 2 players' departures, 6'1" point guard Bobby Pettiford announced his commitment to Kansas on social media. The new recruit is number 95 in the top 100 by ESPN. Many nursing homes have started allowing visitors for the first time since the pandemic shut down the U.S. With vaccinations increasing across the country, the Biden administration published new guidelines allowing indoor visits in most cases at senior living facilities. Nursing homes are reporting drastically fewer COVID-19 cases since the start of the vaccines. This is allowing many family members to reunite for the first time in a year. That is all for your news update. Stay tuned for Sports with Jenna.
Thank you, Miranda. Good morning. I'm Jenna, and this is your KU News Sports Update. Earlier this week, KU basketball received a big announcement after Kansas junior Tyon Grant Foster decided to enter the transfer portal. Grant Foster, the former number 1 ranked junior college player in the country, appeared in 20 games for the Jayhawks during his lone season with the program. He averaged 3.1 points and 2.2 rebounds in 8.3 minutes per game. Throughout his season here, Coach Self pointed to the lack of opportunities Grant Foster had been given to get both comfortable in the Kansas system and prove that he deserved a spot in KU's regular rotation. Sophomore Tristan Anyaruna has also decided to transfer this week, giving the Jayhawks a second player in the portal. He originally joined KU as the number 55 ranked player and number 15 ranked small forward in the class of 2019. Anyaruna made a statement thanking all the KU basketball fans for their support during his 2 years with the program, but seeing what other opportunities open up for him is the best decision right now. Yesterday afternoon, we had one more Jayhawk enter their name into the transfer portal as well. Freshman forward Gethro Musadine has decided he will head elsewhere. Gethro sees it's in his best interest to look into some other opportunities and has full support from Coach Bill Self. KU has now seen 3 players depart and 2 new players commit to the program already this offseason, with prep guard Bobby Pettiford Jr. and Missouri Southern big man Cam Martin scooping up 2 of the available spots in KU scholarship rotation. Tuesday afternoon, the men's baseball team had a wild comeback in the bottom of the 7th inning to defeat Missouri Tigers 10-9. The Tigers were up 7-0 in the 5th inning, but this is where the Jayhawks offense heated up. By the 7th inning, the Jayhawks had cut the Tiger lead to 1 with the 3-run home run from Anthony Tulamero.
The 2-2. Bounce towards second. This could do it. Cosentino to Messenger. Back to first. Double play.
That is going to be all we have for your sports news update this week. Stay tuned for the weather with Jade.
Yeah, I always just clap in this part.
This is where everyone's talking amongst themselves. Do you know how to do it? Do you know how to do it?
Are we supposed to smile?
When do we start? Somebody over here already started.
Can we talk about the piccolo part? It's the most complicated one.
It is. If you listen, you're doing it when the band's not playing.
You have to tell me when it starts. I still don't know.
Here we go. Now. No humps. Nailed it.
I practiced this morning.
Mine was just 2 people.
It has a right and a wrong way of doing it. No. Wrong.
I like my way better.
I don't know how to do the end.
4.
It's just I don't know the head.
That's great.
It's hard by yourself.
Hi, welcome back. I'm Jade Steffensmeyer with your weather forecast for today. We're actually in the middle of a blizzard. That snow is really coming down. We're at -2 degrees. We're going to get a ton of snow today, probably 12 inches by the end of the day. The winds are coming from the northeast, 44 miles per hour, so don't step outside at all. And we have a precipitation chance of 200%, so lots of snow. But luckily, it is April Fool's Day, and that was a joke. It's actually sunny and 39 degrees out there. The wind's only coming from the northeast at 4 miles per hour, and no chance of rain at all for today. Here's a look outside on campus. Clear skies, not a cloud in the sky actually. It's a little bit chilly, but there's still a few people out and about walking to class. On the satellite image, not a cloud in the sky either. And that's going to stay that way for the rest of today. We're going to get into the mid-50s for our high, lots of sunshine, typical spring day. Tonight we're going to get down to 36 for our low, clear with some winds from the southeast of 5 miles per hour. Tomorrow is going to be sunny, but very windy. The winds are going to be coming from the south at 21 miles per hour, and those south winds are going to bring us up to 71 for our high. And that's going to continue into the weekend too. We're going to be 76 on Saturday, and then Sunday 81 degrees. So whatever you're doing this weekend, get outside and enjoy the beautiful weather. And across the country and where we are, we're going to see potential record highs, most likely on Sunday for us, but very warm weather to come, and that definitely shows true for our 7-day forecast. We're going to be in the 70s for the weekend, but as we head into next week, starting out in the 80s for our high.
It's only April 1st, but this kind of looks like a June 1st kind of forecast. But that's all we have for your weather today. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.